So, students, good evening. So, in our previous class, we have studied till exercise 11.3, question number 2, and now we will start with question number 3 of exercise 11.3. So, in 11.3, first question, find the side of a cube whose surface area is 600 centimeters square. So, surface area is given, which is 600 centimeter square. Now the question is, find the side of a cube. So we are talking about a cube. Here the area is given, which is 600. Surface area is given, which is 600, and we have to find the side of the cube. So see here, surface area formula is 6a square. Surface area is 600 is equal to 6a square. Now we will extend the position. We will get 6a square is equal to 600. From here we will get a square is equal to 600. This is in multiplication. This will go in division. So 600 divided with 6. We will get a square is equal to 100, where a is equal to square root of 100 is equal to 10 centimeter. So the side of the cube is 10 centimeter. So question number 3 is done. Now let's move on to question number 5. Okay, in question number 5, let me read out the question. Daniel is painting the walls and ceiling of a cuboidal hall with length, breadth and height 15, 10 and 7 respectively. From each can of paint, 100 meters square of area is painted. How many cans of paint will she need to paint the room? So here Daniel is painting a wall. So here we have a cuboidal room. Here we have a cuboidal room. Here we have a cuboidal room. This cuboidal room hall has a length 15 meter, breadth 10 meter, height 7 meter. Now the question is, from each can of paint, 100 meters square of area is painted. Okay. So here's Daniel is only going to paint the 4 walls and the ceiling. He is not going to floor this area. He is not going to paint this floor. Okay, he is only going to paint the 4 walls and the ceiling. We know area of 4 wall. So we have to find the area of this 4 walls, which is nothing but area of lateral surface area, which is nothing but area for wall is nothing but lateral surface area. So area for wall is equal to, we will get 2HL plus B. Area for wall is 2HL plus B. 2HL plus B is how much? 2 height is how much? Height is 7 and L is 15 plus 10. 2 into 14 into 25 is equal to 350 meter square. So the area of 4 wall is 350 meter square. Now we have to find the area of the ceiling. Area of ceiling. See, as you can see, this is our ceiling. This is our ceiling. Here, this is length, this is breadth. So the area of ceiling means length into breadth. Length is how much? 15. Breadth is how much? 10. So the area we will get area as 150 meters square. So the area of ceiling is 150 meters square. Now a total area that needs to be painted is area of 4 wall plus area of ceiling. Area of 4 wall is how much? 350 plus area of ceiling 150, which is equal to 500 meter square. Okay, so total area that we are getting is 500 meter square. Now we want to find with one can we can paint up to 100 meter square. So with one can we can paint up to 100 meter square. So the question is how many cans are required, how many number of cans are required. So number of can required is equal to total area of cuboidal hall divided with area that is painted with 1 can of paint. Okay, so total area of cuboidal hall divided with area that is painted with 1 can of paint. So total area of the cuboidal hall is 500 divided with area that is painted with 1 can of paint is equal to 100. Here we'll get number of can. Number of can is equal to 500 by 100 is equal to 5 can. So with 5 can we can paint up to 500 meter square of area. Okay, because with 1 can we can paint only 100. So with 2 can we can fill up to 200. With 3 can we can fill up to 300. With 4 can we can paint up to 400. With 5 can we can paint up to 500 meter square of area. Okay. Now students, look at the 7th one. The 7th one is a closed cylindrical tank of radius 7 meter and height 3 meter is made from a sheet of metal. See, we have a sheet of metal. This is how most of the time sheet of metal looks like. This is a sheet of metal. With this we have made a closed cylinder. Closed cylinder means it is closed from here and it is closed from here. Okay, it is not an open one, this is a closed one. So from this we have made this. So I am asking, whatever area we have used, we have here that we have used to make this. Yes, so we could say that area of sheet is actually equal to total surface area of cylinder. So because we have made this using this, therefore area of the sheet must be equal to total surface area of cylinder. So area of sheet, we do not have to find the area of sheet, because to find the area of sheet we have to know the length and breadth, but we do not know the length and breadth. So what we do is we will use this, because automatically these two are equal. So if we get this as 10, this means this is also 10. So TSA of cylinder, we know the formula. TSA of cylinder is how much? 2 pi r h plus r. 2 pi r h plus r. See, 2 into 22 by 7 into radius. In the question it is given the radius is 7 centimeter. The radius is 7 and the height is 3 meter. So the radius is 7. So radius is 7 into height is how much? 3 plus 7. See here, 2 into 22, this 7 and this 7 will get cancelled and here we'll get 10. So 2 into 22 is 44 into 10, which is equal to 440 meters square. Okay. So the final answer is 440 meters square, because this TSA is actually equal to area of sheet. We can say area of sheet is 440 meters square. Okay. Now look at the 8th one. Let me read out the 8th one. The lateral surface area of a hollow cylinder is 4224 centimeters square. It is cut along its height and formed a rectangular sheet of width 33 centimeters. Find the perimeter of rectangular sheet. So see here, we are given a rectangular, we are given a cylinder. We are given a cylinder. If the lateral surface area of a hollow cylinder is 4224 centimeters square, it is cut along its height. So what happened is, it's cut here. It's cut like this. Okay, and when you open it, we will get a figure like this. So this hollow cylinder is cut, and then when we open it, we will get a rectangle kind of sheet. Okay, so see, this lateral surface area. Yes, lateral surface area is given, which is 4224 centimeter square, and it is cut along its and formed a rectangular sheet of width. This rectangular sheet has a width of 33 centimeter. Okay, now the length is missing. To find the perimeter of this rectangular sheet, we have to find the length. Now look at one thing. It's very clear that lateral surface area is actually equal to the area of this rectangle. Yes, so I'm asking area of rectangle is equal to LSA, lateral surface area. So area of rectangle is length into breadth. Length into breadth is equal to LSA. LSA is how much? Lateral surface area is actually given here, which is 4224. So length into breadth is how much? 33 is equal to 4224. From here we will get length, where length is equal to 4224 divided by 33. So if we divide, we will see what we will get. 33, 1 the 33, 9, 2, 33, 2, 33, 33 to 66. We'll get 6, 8, 264, 33, 33, 8, 3, 24, 3, 24, 25, 26. So we are getting 1 to 8. So we are getting length as 1 to 8. We are getting length as 1 to 8 centimeter. Okay, so we got the length, which is 1 to 8 centimeter. Now the question is, we got the length as 1 to 8 centimeter. Now the question is, find the perimeter of the rectangular sheet. Find the perimeter of the rectangular sheet. So find the perimeter of the rectangle. Perimeter of rectangle is how much? Perimeter of finally our answer is perimeter is equal to 322 centimeter. So final answer that we are getting is 322 centimeter. Okay students, now look at the 9th one. So 9th one is a road roller. 750 takes 750 complete revolution to make move once over to a leveler road. Find the area of the road if the diameter of the road roller is 84 centimeters. See, this is how the road roller is. Okay, the only part that is touching the road, is this. This is the part that is touching the road. This part will never touch the road. Okay, so we are only talking about lateral surface area. Okay, we are not talking about the total surface area, because these two will not get into consideration. These two are not considered. These two are not considered. Okay, so here a road roller takes 750 complete revolution to move once over to a level road. Find the area of the road if the diameter of the road roller is 84. So this entire is given, diameter is given 84. From here radius is equal to diameter by 2, which is 84 by 2 is equal to 42 centimeter. And the height and the length is 1 meter. See, in this The length is actually this. This is 1 meter. If you put like this, this is actually height. So remember, this 1 meter is actually the height. This 1 meter is actually the height. So height is how much? 1 meter. This is in meter, this is in meter, this is in centimeter. Radius is in centimeter. So what we are going to do, we will convert that into meter. Okay. Now let us find the total lateral surface area, LSA, lateral surface area, or the curved surface area, or in this case we can say it as curved surface area. Curved surface area of cylinder is equal to 2 pi RH is equal to 2 into 22 by 7 into radius is 42 by 100. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. 1 centimeter 1 by 100 meter. 42 centimeter 42 by 100 meter. Okay. 42 by 100 meter. So 42 centimeter is 42 by 100 meter into height, which is 1 meter. Now see 7 6th. So we get 2 into 22 into 6 divided with 100. That is our CSA. So how much we will get? We will get 44 into 6. 6 4 24. 6 4 24 25 26. We will get 2.64 meter square. That is our curved surface area. Now we have to find a road roller takes 750 complete revolutions to move once over to level a road. Find the area of the. So the area of road is actually equal to 750 into area covered in 1 revolution. Okay, so area of the road is 750 into area covered in 1 revolution. Okay, so area covered in 1 revolution is 750 into 2.64 can be written as 264 by 100. This 10 and this 10 will get cancelled. We have to multiply 264 into 75. 264 into 75 will get 5 4 20, 6 5 30 31 32, 5 2 10 13, 7 4 28, 7 6 42, 7 4 28, 7 6 42, 4 3 44, 7 2 14, 4 18. 19800 divided with 10. So we are getting 1980. So the answer that we are getting is 1980 meter square. So the area of the road is 1980 meter square. Okay, students. So students, with this exercise 11.3 is over, and now let me explain you the volume. Okay, and whatever questions I have not done, which is question number 4 and question number 10, question number 4 and 10, question number 4 7 and 4 6 and 10 is a homework for you. Now we will talk about volume. Okay, in the volume, let's start with cube. So this is a cube. In cube, every side is equal. Okay. In general, whenever we have any figure like this, the volume is usually length into breadth into height. Okay. Length into breadth into height. But in this case, we do not have length and breadth and height. Here all the sides are equal. So let us put A into A because all the sides are equal. So we'll get A into A into A is A cube. We will get A into A cube. Okay. So the volume of cube is A cube or side cube. You can say that way also. Now see the next one, cuboid. In case of cuboid, we have length, we have breadth, we have height. So here volume is very simple, length into breadth into height. This is the volume of cuboid. Okay. Now we will talk about the volume of cylinder. In volume of cylinder, see, to find the volume, you have to find the area of this and you have to multiply that with height. You will get the volume. Whichever figure you will find, you have to find the base and then you have to multiply it with the height. Okay. So here, see, this is a circle. What is the area of circle? Area of circle is pi r square. Okay. And then you have to multiply that volume. For volume you have to multiply area of circle, which is the base, into, or I will put here, area of base into height. Okay, so area of base is how much? Area of circle, which is pi r square, into h is height. So the volume is pi r square h. Pi r square h. So the volume of cylinder is pi r square h. Now students, let's start with some example problems. Page number 190, question number 8. Let me read out the question. Find the height of a cuboid whose volume, find the height of a cuboid whose volume is 275 centimeter cube. Volume is length into breadth into height. Okay. And base area is 25 centimeter square. So the one clue is base area is given. So base area, I already told you, whenever you have to find the volume, you have to find the base area and you have to multiply it with height. So instead of using this formula, what we are going to use here is volume is equal to base area into height. So how much is base area? It's given base area is 25 centimeters. So 25 into height, and volume is how much? Volume is 275. So height is equal to, height into 25 is equal to 275. Just shifting both sides. Then height is equal to 275 divided with 25. 25 1 the 25, 2 5 10. 275, 25 on the 25, 2 5 25 on the 11. So if the final answer that we will get is height is 11 centimeter. So remember this very clearly. Whenever you have to find the volume, you have to find the base area and into height. In case of most of the figures like cube, cuboid and cylinder, this is applicable. But there are certain figures like pyramid, prism also this is applicable. But in case of pyramid kind of shapes, this formula, this technique is not applicable. Or a cone, this is not applicable. Okay, there will be slight change. So here volume is equal to base area into height, and with this we will get the answer. Okay. Now the example 9. A godown is in a form of cuboid of measures 60 meter, 40 meter and 30 meter. How many cuboidal boxes can be stored in it if it is volume of one box is 0.8 meter cube? a go down is in a form of a cuboid of measurement 60 meter, 40 meter and 30 meter. How many cuboidal boxes can be stored if it is volume of one box is 0.8? See, it's very simple. Volume of one box is given. Okay, one more thing. How to identify? I'm giving you two numbers. One number is 24.5 meter cube and the number is 24.5 meter square. Now, whenever you have a cube, remember its volume. It's very easy. Wherever you see cube, meter cube, centimeter cube, kilometer cube, that is volume. Wherever you see meter square, centimeter square, kilometer square, the power is 2. The power is 2. Then that is area. Okay. Now here, volume of one box is 0.8 meter cube, and volume of go down length into breadth into height. So how much is length? Length is 60 into 40 into 30. So how much we will get? 4, 3, 12, 12, 6, 72 I think. We will get 7200. 4, 3, 12, 12, 6, 72. Okay. We will get 7200 meter cube, because this is also volume, this is meter cube. Now, volume, the question is, find how many cuboidal boxes can be stored. Okay. So, number of boxes that can be stored in there, number of boxes that can be stored, in go down is equal to volume of go down divided with volume of one box. So volume of go down is 72000 divided with 0.8. This will become 72000. This can be written as 0.8 can be written as 8 by 10. But because this is in denominator, this 10 will go to the numerator. Into 10 divided with 8. So with this we can divide it 9. So I think 90,000. 9,000 into 10. 90,000 boxes can fit in this go down. Okay. So I think you got a little bit idea about volume also. Now remember this one thing. Whenever we have to convert centimeter cube to meter cube or meter cube to centimeter cube. Okay. So centimeter cube to meter cube. Okay. So what we have to do is, centimeter cube is centimeter into centimeter into centimeter. Meter cube is meter into meter into meter. 1 centimeter is 100 centimeter. So whenever we have to convert centimeter to meter, we have to divide it. So 1 centimeter is equal to 1 by 100 meter. So whenever we have to convert centimeter to meter, centimeter is centimeter cube. So 1 by 100 meter into 1 by 100 meter into 1 by 100 meter. So whenever we have to convert centimeter cube to meter cube, we have to divide the answer with, we have to divide the answer with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is 10 lakh. We have to divide it with 10 lakh. We have to divide the answer with 10 lakh. Okay, then only we will get meter cube. Okay. In the reverse process, whenever we have to convert meter cube, to centimeter cube, we have to multiply the answer with we have to multiply the answer with 10 lakh. So whenever we have to convert meter cube to centimeter cube, we have to multiply that number with 10 lakh and we will get the answer. Okay. So students, with this I'm winding up for today, and we will see our next class with exercise problems. Thank you very much.